Okay. All right. I think we're live.
We are
Good
live.
morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
Well, apparently flustered.
Just a little, huh?
Do you know when time like flies, which is I think almost every day, every
Mhm,
work day,
mhm.
and then all of a sudden you get the little alert. My watch was going off, my phone was going off, my computer was going off saying you have 10 minutes to go live.
Oh my gosh. And
Is that
then,
my computer?
no, that's my computer, and
Oh,
I don't know how to make it stop making that sound. I don't know.
oh, you know what? It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So backstory, I already shared with Pam. I'm planning a trip with my family to Virginia next weekend for Veterans Day weekend. My cousin is having a baby. Yay, baby. Of course, I'm making a blanket, which we'll talk about later too.
Yes.
So I'm making a blanket for it's my cousin's daughter. So it's going to be my grand cousin. I don't know. What do you call it? My third cousin?
Your second cousin, I think. Your cousin's
My
daughter.
cousin is my first cousin's daughter. So
I think that's your second cousin.
that's her daughter is my second cousin, and then the baby would be my third cousin.
Oh, it's your cousin's daughter's baby.
Daughter's baby, yeah. That was a lot. So
What is
anyway,
my cousin's daughter's baby? Apparently Google's like,
yeah, it's
I
just
don't know.
a family member. It's just a relative. So anyway, I'm planning this trip, and silly me, I always do my due diligence before I book the reservations, blah blah blah. I did not. I just looked at the pictures, and I saw they had a pool, and it looked like it was inside. Turns out it's outside, and I'm on the East Coast, so outside pools are closed. So yeah, I'm a little confuffled, and my kids are going to be like, "Mommy, really? Like, where's the pool?" So that's what the binging is. I'm on with Expedia, so I'm multitasking. Yeah,
Oh, so
yes.
it turns out I was wrong.
Oh,
Children of your cousin are actually called your first cousins once removed. So that's your cousin's daughter.
daughter is my
Okay.
cousin once removed.
Um, what about the child of your first cousin is your first cousin once removed. So what is the You know what? It's fine.
It's okay. It's my cousin, so yeah, I'm making a blanket for the
It's
baby.
a baby. That's
Baby,
all that matters.
I'm
It's
so
a baby.
excited. Oh, look, we have friends here. Hello, friends.
Good
How's
morning.
everybody? Good morning. Twice
Hello,
removed.
Karen.
Catherine said it's my cousin twice removed.
Cousin twice removed.
Why the removed? Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
Me either.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I mean,
it's a baby.
it's the once removed part of the title refers to how many generations away a
Ah,
child is from you.
okay.
It says you probably won't be addressing any birthday cards this way, but it's good for genealogy charting.
Yeah, I think in the Black community, we say, your second cousin, your third cousin, blah blah blah. So I guess it's the same thing. Like,
That's how we always do it too.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I should say we're all just cousins.
We're all just cousins,
Mhm.
Pam.
It's
Aw,
true. It's
you're my
true.
cousin Pam. I love it. Pam,
Yes,
well, yesterday was my birthday, and you guys shouted me out on the Crochet
I know.
Foundry page, and I was just like, I love my people. It was also Lorraine's. Lorraine. Why do I always say her name wrong?
I don't know.
Lorraine. It was also
Lorene.
Lorraine. It was
Lorene.
also Lorraine's birthday.
Mhm.
Our birthday twins.
I love that.
Happy belated birthday to you, my dear friend. So thankful for a new year, you know?
I
So
do. I
thankful.
do. My
Yeah.
birthday was earlier this year,
Mhm.
and I just worked. I don't think I did any.
Yeah, I work too. I
It's
work.
on Mother's Day as well. Like it always I was born on Mother's Day, so every once in a while it falls on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So we're usually doing that, like celebrating,
She's a mother.
it's a twofer.
I know.
It's a twofer.
I always feel so bad. Well, so my birthday is like a day after, 2 days after Halloween. So people are
Mhm.
still in like the spooky and the Day of the Dead kind of thing. And I'm like, it's my birthday. Everything is hot pink and like orange and black. And I do not come to me with any of this Christmas stuff. It's my birthday. Like,
Listen, you deserve a day that's just about you, not piggybacking off of something else,
you know
right?
what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
had my crown on all day yesterday because that's just what I
Because
do.
you should.
I mean, you know, it's my
My
birthday.
aunt's birthday is on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And we actually have a lot of birthdays that are on holidays in our family. My
Mhm.
mom's is on Father's Day.
Oh, wow.
My son's is July 4th. And we have Labor Day is my husband.
Oh my
And
goodness.
my mother-in-law is often on Thanksgiving.
My
So,
uncle is
Canadian
also
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah. I think that when people are born on holidays, you do have to do your best to make them feel special, you know,
Mhm.
like, it shouldn't to me, I tell people this all the time. Birthdays are like the most important day of the year for a person because it's really
Absolutely.
the day that the world was blessed with you.
That's
So
right.
you should celebrate. I know a lot of people are like, birthdays, whatever. I'm like, no, it's a big deal. If
It
you
is.
weren't born, like the world wouldn't be what it is
It is.
because
I
you're in it.
agree. I
Yeah, like
agree.
the world wouldn't be as amazing without a Pam in it. I mean, come on.
Deveter, stop it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny. My little brother's turning 40 next year.
Oh, happy.
And he made comments that about, oh, my 30s are over and, yada, yada. And how are you doing in your 40s? And I was like, great, because I
Mhm.
made it to my 40s.
Mhm.
Every year is a year that I got to be here. And
Yep.
so I've never had, I mean, yet,
Mhm.
who knows? It may hit me one day, but so far, every milestone's been great because I got
Same,
to have that milestone.
same.
So
And I'm definitely not one of those people who's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna tell my age." I am 48 years old, guys.
look at you.
48, and I am still standing, and
Mhm,
I am, just enjoying life and this new season in my life. I'm just
mhm,
embracing it. And I feel like it's just so important that we all take a step back and reflect on where we were and where we are now and where we intend to go, right? Like, what do you foresee in the future? This time next year, what am I anticipating? What am I looking forward to? And I
mhm.
definitely am anticipating still being in communication with all my crochet and crafty friends and learning because I feel like I learn something new every day. I don't know.
Mhm.
I told you about the Edmonton Fiber Festival.
Yes.
And you're going to be coming and chatting with
Should
me.
we talk about that for a moment?
Let's talk about that for a moment.
Speaking of fiber and friends and all things wonderful and celebrations,
Mhm.
um, yeah, I mean, well, you may as well talk about this because it was after our live last week that you had asked me a question.
Yes. So the Edmonton Fiber Festival, from what I
Mhm.
understand, is a huge festival in Canada that's been happening for quite some time. The pandemic hit and then it went
Mhm.
virtual. And this year they're doing it virtual and then they're going to do the in person later on this month, next week sometime.
Yeah.
So the virtual Fiber Festival, it's free. You can sign up for it and come and hang out and learn. Like I said, I am just learning so much about wool. I didn't know. So we're gonna get my sheep, Pam. Like we're
Right?
gonna go and get my sheep. There are 200 plus breeds of sheep. I didn't know that. Like I learned so much just in the one day that I was on with Holly and the team. So if you're following me on social media, you'll see that I'm posting it in my stories. If you are on the East Coast, it's kind of late in the evening. It's like 9 o'clock that it starts. But by coast, you have to look and see what your time zone is to see when you would be going on. But Pam is joining me on Saturday. We're going
Yeah.
live with the Edmonton Fiber Fest, and we're going to talk about her role as the CMO of Furls Crochet. We're going to talk about, what it means. What does that mean? What is a CMO? What does this person do? And Pam is going to talk about all the amazing things that she does for Furls. So if you haven't already, please sign up for the Edmonton Fiber Fest. Follow me on Instagram and you'll see information about it. But I'm really excited to be a co-host with Holly. And like I said, just talking to amazing people. Like I said, I learned so much about wool on Monday. Like you never think about, we were talking to Simply Marana, you say it, Pam. Murano, you know that wool. Murano. How you say it? Don't laugh at me. Anyway, Merino, that, yeah. Simply Merino. We were chatting with her, and we were chatting with Anna, who is a shepherdess. She has sheep and she does the processing. That's how they say it in Canada. They say processing. She does the processing of the
I was going to say, how do you say it?
Processing. Y'all say processing.
Processing.
Yeah. It's so fun being on a line with all the Canadians and hearing, how you all speak differently than us. It was just awesome. We were talking about, fiber, and we were talking about designing, and we were talking about waste and how much waste happens in the fashion world. I had no idea. Like, you don't think about the cutting away, right? So for people who are making garments, you don't think about the cutting away and what happens to scraps. Like, that all goes into the landfill. That if you're using natural products like real wool, it can be compost and go back to the earth. Like, I learned about what'd she say? Something. I learned a whole lot of stuff, y'all. So come and hang out at the Edmonton Fiber.
I did drop a link in the comments so that you can go check it out.
Yeah.
I lived in Edmonton for
you told me
6 or 7 years. That's actually where my son was born. Yeah, we lived there for quite some time. So, but this was before I was in the world of crochet. So I didn't start crocheting until we had moved back to Ontario when my son was about 3-4 months old. So, I mean, I didn't get to take advantage of the Fiber Festival while I was there. Mostly because it wasn't on my radar, and I feel terrible, but I do know that it's twice a year.
Yes.
And I am making plans to go in May.
Oh,
Like,
yay!
to go, because I still, like, so many of my best friends live there still, and a lot of them actually got together a few weeks ago, but it was the same weekend I was, like, going to Austin, so we missed, and we haven't been all together in, like, 12 years, and so I was like, "This is the perfect excuse. I'm gonna go for work. I'm gonna be able to see some of my friends. It'll be lovely." So.
Oh, yeah. Great news. They're able to cancel my hotel without a penalty. Sorry. So they're going to help me find a hotel with a pool inside for the kids.
That's good. But yeah, there's so many parts of crafting that we don't necessarily think about just as hobbyists. And I know for Furls, we made the commitment to go to 100% waste-free packaging or recyclable packaging, compostable packaging by April 2023. So we are well on our way. You'll notice pretty soon our alpha boxes and our 5-hook gift boxes are being remade as we speak. They are going to be made from paper only, so they'll be recyclable. Yes. The items that we carry that come in plastic at the moment are all being redesigned so that the packaging they will come in is, again, recyclable or reusable. So we have a couple of other things that we're working on as well. So we're working really hard. It's really important for us as well. Being an e-commerce company, especially when we know that e-commerce is one of the reasons, or is a big part of pollution and waste, just because it is traveling from quite some distances. So we are working very hard to do our part to reduce our carbon footprint.
I love that. I am always so impressed by companies that think about this. You know what I mean? Like there are
Mhm.
so many companies who talk about it but don't do anything. So I'm
Mhm.
really happy that Furls is not just talking about it, but thinking about it and thinking of different ways to really become a green company. It's so important, that we do our part to save this earth. So kudos to you all for, being forward thinking. I'm happy. Yay.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Um, someone is saying that they wish they could go to Edmonton, Canada. It is fun there. I actually really enjoyed living there when I was there.
Mhm.
It's a city of over 1 million people, so it's big. It's on the big side,
Mm.
and there's a ton to do. And it's so close to the Rocky Mountains, so
Mm.
it's only like a 3-hour drive, and then you're in the Rockies. So it
That's
is really cool
crazy.
if you're someone who loves that. It's my happy place. So
Oh,
love
I
the
just
mountains.
love how close Canada is to the US and how we can just
Mhm.
hang out with each other. Like it's
I almost went to New York 2 weeks ago.
what
I was
happened?
I was this close.
Why
I
didn't you?
because I was reminded that I have children and
Oh,
responsibilities.
oh, that part.
I was first I had this, like, this desire. I was like, "I need to go, and I wanna go," and I wanted to go, see a show on Broadway. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, "I'm just gonna go for 1 night. I'm
Uh-huh.
sure Deveter will
I
help me
mean,
out."
you need a bed? Where you need to be? Pammy Pam, where you want to sleep
I
with
was
the
like, the
time?
flights were I was this close. I was this close, and then,
Reality hit, and you're
"Oh,
like,
Catherine, I bet it's cold there." I mean, well, it's Canada. It's the winterish. Yeah. Actually, it's unseasonably warm right now, I will
yeah,
say. It is very,
same
very
here.
warm.
Same
Mhm.
here. It was like almost 70 yesterday in New York. It was beautiful. I was like, oh, the sun is shining for me because it's my birthday.
Most of Canadian if you ever, Google, just for kicks,
Mhm.
where Canadians actually live in Canada, you'll see that most of us live right along the border because it is
Ah,
the warmest part of Canada.
mm.
So, oh, and we're people are okay. You know what? They're like, "Can we get to the good stuff?"
Oh, sorry, y'all. We just a chatting away. Sorry.
Let's talk restocks.
Yes.
Someone I saw was asking about Cruella.
Mhm.
They are in production right now. So Cruella hooks will be coming back for a small
Yay.
run. As
Mhm.
you know, there are special edition hook, which means it's not something we carry all the time.
Mhm.
Um, but it is something that we will carry, and they're being made. They're in we get picture updates and we
Ooh,
can see that they have been turned. They're we're getting close.
yay.
Um metal hooks, same thing. I'm so excited to say.
I
Like we are
love
so close.
my
So
metal.
close to having them. So here's our metal streamlines. I'm sure you all remember.
I love my
Um,
metal hooks so much.
we get
Like
a
it's
lot of emails.
go-to right now.
It's funny because what about all metal Yep, Christy, we're right on top of that.
Mhm.
So sometimes we try something and we're like, "Oh, I wonder if it's gonna go well. Like, let's just do a small batch. We'll see how people like it."
Mhm.
And then
People
um,
really like it.
people really like it, and
Love
then
it.
some people get a little upset with us when they're gone. It's
Yeah.
not on purpose.
No.
Um, oh, we've also gotten a couple emails from people asking um, if we're going out of business. So
What?
we had two very big sales recently, our cafe sale and our solar flare sale, where they were buy two, get three free.
Mhm.
Um, and it's not because we were going out of business. It was because they're being discontinued to make room for more
Mhm.
products.
Yeah.
So I think we touched on this actually on the last live as well. So it's
Mhm.
not because like for any other reason than we need room for all the beautiful new hooks that are coming in. So
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Like
Um,
beautiful, you guys.
and then
Save
Chris is asking, a big fan of furls told me they didn't like the metals. Any thoughts? Well, I mean, that's why we carry so many different types of hooks because not everyone's going to like every style.
Mhm.
Um, the metal hooks are great for anyone who's I think, a little bit rough on their stitches. That'd be a
Mm,
good way to put it.
yeah.
They're a little bit more durable that way. Like if you're someone who really
Yeah.
yanks, I
Yeah.
mean, wood hooks, like let's be real, these are little sticks.
Yeah, you can't
And
yank.
if you yank too hard, I mean, it's wood and wood will eventually snap. So you have to be careful. So these are really great for people who, um, what's the word I'm looking for? You love your ebony hook, Deveter.
Mhm. My honeys. My honeys.
Ugh, so pretty. So. Should I spill a bean while we're here?
Yes. I mean, you can't
Okay.
come on here. The two of us together can't be on here
So
and you
here's the
not
thing.
supposed to.
I need you all to promise me that you are not going to bombard customer service.
Don't
This
bombard customer service, y'all.
particular item is not happening anytime soon. It is in
Mhm.
development.
Mhm.
I need you all to be patient. Can we do it? Okay. You're making me laugh so hard. All right. It is an ebony 5-hook circular stand.
Ooh,
Look at how that
wee.
looks.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, wee. I need that in my life. Like, because
It is
I need
so pretty. Everyone's still saying spill it, so I'm guessing that there's a bit of a delay and they haven't seen it yet.
show it
Oh,
again.
here we go. Yeah. Isn't
It's
that
so
gorgeous?
pretty.
So we have a teak one. It's out of stock at the moment. So we're getting that. That's coming back in stock.
Mhm.
Actually, I'll show you my teak one. Here it is. So there's my teak stand with my teak hooks. Super pretty.
So pretty.
And then we're going to have an ebony stand with, I mean, you could put whatever hooks you want in it. I put my ebony hooks because I just
It's
thought, like,
so
come
pretty.
on.
That makes
I'm
so
just
much
going to put it over
sense.
here, okay?
I love it.
Okay. So I do have one more thing that I want to talk about. Demeter, you and I already know what's coming here. Do you see the sweater behind me?
Yes.
It's from Crochet Foundry magazine.
Ooh.
It's a gorgeous little wrap sweater.
Uh-huh.
It
You make
was, isn't it pretty? It was designed by Jody Burke of Lambert Crochet.
Ooh.
And one moment, hold on.
Hold
It
it.
is in the November issue of Crochet
Yes.
Foundry magazine, which is having the public launch tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes.
So what I was thinking I might do, I'm going to present my screen and we're going to do a little sneaky peeky because not only am I going to show you which designs are in the November issue of Crochet Foundry magazine, I have an exclusive coupon code only for the people watching today. So
Ooh.
I'm going to present. One moment. Share my screen. Okay, here we go. Let me know when you see it.
We see.
You see it in all my tabs, and you see the gorgeous birthday girl, Deveter.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love
I
it.
always get so tickled when I see it. I'm just like, oh my Lord.
Right? Oh, and look at there she is again. So this was the September issue of Crochet Foundry magazine.
Yes.
This handsome man right here, that's my nephew.
Oh, he's so
I know.
cute.
And then this was the October issue of Crochet Foundry magazine. So here we have the lovely Megan and Deveter and Lorene and Crystal, and then my friend Priscilla as well in the top left corner.
I love
And
it.
so this was in all the designs that were in the October issue.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the issue that launches tomorrow, which is the November issue. And so here we have, there's that wrap sweater, the cardamom wrap sweater by Jody Burke. Fun fact.
So pretty.
Jody and I went to the same elementary school.
Stop it.
I know, but we didn't know each other. So she was my brother's, there's a chance she was in my brother's class.
Wow.
So when she was shipping me the sweater, she was like, hey, I grew up down the street from you, and so that's when we started chatting, and it turns out that
It's such a small world, man.
isn't it?
Such a small world.
Yeah, so she doesn't live here now,
Mhm.
but yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then you can see that there's that beautiful autumn ivory wrap by Rebecca Haas of
So
Rebecca Haas
pretty.
Crochet. We've got the Wander Alpine Love Poof by Colt Tryon,
Love it.
the Arrow Cowl by our very own Megan Hicks, the Eloquence
Yay.
Cocoon Cardigan by Crystal Bugles,
Ooh,
creative director of Crochet Foundry Magazine,
yes.
and the Foxtail Pocket Scarf. So I don't know if you can see there, but there are little pockets in the front. Priscilla, fun fact, is actually staring at a squirrel who kept trying to jump up on us while we were photographing this issue.
That's hilarious.
So, um, so these are the designs that are in the November issue, and
I'm feeling this wrap sweater, man.
isn't that cute? So
That's
that's actually
real.
made with Wander
Ooh.
yarn. So
Ooh,
that's in the color Midnight.
I like
Um, and then actually a couple of designs use Wander yarn. The Wander Alpine Love Poof uses Wander, the
it.
Foxtail Pocket Scarf, and the Arrow Cowl.
Nice.
So yeah.
Beautiful.
Um, so
You
the single issue
mhm.
goes on sale tomorrow. And it is 20% off with coupon code LIVE20. We are not telling anybody else about this.
Just y'all.
Just you. So you can get the single issue or the bundle.
Mhm.
So the bundle includes the September, October, and November issues.
Mm,
You will get them all together,
mhm,
and that is also 20% off.
mhm.
Live 20, and there's the link.
Link.
So it goes on sale tomorrow.
Tomorrow, everybody, make sure you go and get your bundle. I'm going to push the bundle. Get the bundle, everybody. You need all of these patterns. They're just so beautiful.
And
Um,
then you'll have you on the cover and Lorene on the cover, right? And then I don't think we know the November cover yet.
mm,
Oh, unless you're a subscriber, because subscribers always get it a week early.
mm.
So subscribers, either annual subscribers where you get the Crochet Foundry hook and tote bag.
Mhm.
Should I show that one off again?
Yes.
The only way to get this hook.
I have the bag in front of me right here. This is the bag. It's so
Oh, that the bag. The bag is the one that's just the Crochet Foundry logo.
Oh, well, I like
That
that.
one was for
CGLA.
CGLA.
This is such a pretty bag. I love it.
But this, but it is a
Cool.
tote like that. It
Mhm.
is pretty much the same thing, just a different logo. And then the Crochet Foundry Streamline Resin. This is only available to annual subscribers. There's no other way to get this. So, and
Oh,
you get your
no.
every issue a week early every month.
Someone said I won October. Oh, she won October. All right. Sorry, Chris. Well, not sorry. You have October. So
I
you'll just have to use the discount code to
you
get
could
the
get this.
November.
You could get the single issue for 20% off. So everybody else will be offered 15% off just for the promotion week. But anyone watching live today, and we're not going to tell anybody else. So
Just y'all.
just you. Live 20. All right. Well, I think I've done enough damage today. So we should
Just,
probably
I think so too.
we
You've
should
done
probably
your
get going.
duty. You've done your duty.
Join
Um,
Deveter and I on Saturday.
yes, please do. I believe it's at 3:30 Eastern. Um,
Mhm.
but I will be posting on my social media just to remind everyone. But come and hang out with us. We'll be talking again about Pam and her amazing career as a CMO of Furls Crochet. And you know, Pam love a giveaway, so she might give some away. I don't know. So
I will
come
be
and hang
definitely
out.
giving stuff away.
Come and hang out with us. Sign up, please, please, please.
All right.
Yay. Thank you, Pam.
Well, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, my love. You too.
Thank you to all of our friends for
Yes.
coming and joining us. Come back on Saturday. I mean, you got nothing else to do, right?
Right? Just take a few minutes, come and hang out with us.
Yeah. All right. We'll
All
see you
right.
all then.
Bye, everyone.